Hi everyone, it's Tuesday, April 23rd. I'm Abby and this is Talk to Me Tuesday. I took a little break from you guys last week, not intentionally, but I just felt like crap. And wouldn't you know, it was school vacation, so as much as I wanted to get out and do things, I was kind of homebound for a while, but it did give me a chance to finish up some things, and I started a new project and finished it, and it was a tiny one, don't worry. And I got things out of my house. I sent off fat quarters to Jen. I sent off a quilt top to Mary. And, well, let me just show you what I did. So, I was spring cleaning, and I came across a sweatshirt that I got a couple years ago when I was in Boston for one of my daughter's concerts. And it's a hoodie. And I was like, I love this hoodie. However, I don't wear it because I feel like I'm being choked to death when I've got the hood on and the hood's not up. So I decided to take off the hood and I made it. I still have a little bit to do. I got to do a little bit of hand sewing, but I made it a hoodless hoodie. And you know what? I tried it on and it felt so freeing around my neck. So I'm hoping to be able to wear this again this summer when my husband and I go camping. So I had this for a couple of years. I've had this one for a little bit longer. So that one came out so well. I ran upstairs and found another hoodie I had, and I did the same thing. What I ended up doing was cutting off 6 inches from here of the hood, and then I folded it down and sewed on the existing like hood lines. So the inside, and then I trimmed it away. So it was very simple. This one too, I want to hand sew this to really tighten it up. So now I have 2 hoodless hoodies. Yay! And I can't remember, I don't think I said anything, but my husband and I kind of did something spontaneous. And, well, it's a long story. But anyways, we ended up buying a little camper to pull with our truck. We both grew up camping, and we spontaneously stopped at this RV place. It was a sunny day. And I said, we're just looking. And we did. And my husband, he was like, I don't really want to look. And I said, well, that's fine. I said, but it's a nice day. We're getting out. We're going to look. Well, who'd have thunk, but he was the one that left with brochures and a business card. And, I didn't think anything of it. But a couple days later, my husband had a really bad day at work. And then the guy that just received the Medal of Honor posthumously. My husband and I watched the ceremony, and my husband knew the gentleman, the young man, when they were stationed together in Iraq. And later that night, my husband, he's like, he said, he says, I think buying a camper would make me happy. He says, because then we could go out together and I could go fishing and you could just read or whatever. And he's like, I love camping, but I'm getting too old to sleep on the ground. And I kind of agreed with him because, like I said, I grew up camping. My parents didn't have any money. That's what we would do for the summer to have our vacation. We would go to the lakes and we would go camping in tents. So, I'm over 50 now, and while I love the idea of camping, I find the idea of sleeping on the ground not so it doesn't appeal to me anymore. So anyways, we bought a little camper, and last week I saw the camper applique online, and I changed it just a tad bit because our camper is more round. So I rounded off the edges, and then I added the trees, and I had some stone fabric, so I added that in, and I quilted, and I tried a couple new stitches. and I love it. So this is going to be the first thing to go into the camper. And see it in the window, I put flowers, just made it a little girly. So I did that last week. I needed it at one point when I was sick. I was like, I need to go down. I want to sew. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do anything that I had been working on. Another finish is folded up, so I'm not going to unfold it. But my log cabin the top is completely finished, and I will show you when I finish quilting it, because I am taking classes on Friday. I'm going up to Andrew at Water Wheel, and he's worked on some of my prize-winning quilts. I think they won because of him. And he said, Abby, it's about time you came and learned how to do this yourself. So I'm going up on Friday. I was supposed to go last Friday, but I wasn't feeling well. And I'm going to take a class from Andrew. So that's going to be my practice top, which is fine because that's for me. Officially finished all the blocks last night. At the workshop, I had done 9, and I decided I needed more. And so I was thinking, I was thinking 4 by 3, I was thinking 12, and then somehow I ended up making 15. But that's going to be it. That's it for the blocks. I'm telling you, while I love Linda Warren, I'm never doing this pattern again. I had a friend, she and I were looking at it and we're like, this would have been so much easier just doing it as a paper piece block. I mean, all the work that went into this was actually ridiculous. It would have been probably cut in half if I had paper pieced it. So note to self, if I ever decide I need to do this again, I'm going to paper piece it. But I do have a few things extra, just because when I had done it, and I'm not going to make the same pattern, but I'm going to sew the squares together and just use them as scrappy blocks. So I think that's it for now. I did sign up for a class at Vermont Quilt Festival. I've never taken a class up there, so I'm really excited. And I put myself on a wait list for another class. And after I had signed up for the one, and they're a little pricey, I was like, oh, the other one came open, and I'm like, I really wanted the other one. So now I'm signed up actually for 2 classes. And I'm really excited about the one that opened up. I'm really excited about because it is circles that are paper pieced with swirls and stuff. And I can't wait to try that one. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. I have a workshop on Saturday I'm very excited about, and hopefully I'll be able to show you something next week. Happy sewing, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.